So welcome, we're here to give you instructions on how to build your outermost chair. We have Jason here who will do the assembly, and we will talk you through the pieces, parts, and process to learn how to assemble it. So first, and probably the most obvious thing, is to unpack the box. You should have 10 pieces. And I will list those pieces. You should have what I would call the backrest, which is the longest piece, and pre-mounted on that will be the rear arm support and rail. You will have two what we're calling rear legs, and they are of this shape, and they are the ones with the groove in the back that will accept the backrest. All right. We also have, I'm just going to show you the pieces as we pull them out. We have the arm supports, and pre-mounted on those are the brackets, two of those. We have the arms, which Jason is showing there, two arms. Okay, and then we have three additional pieces. We have the, I'm going to walk over and show you the seat. And then we have two other pieces. There is what we're calling the front apron, and we'll show you how that goes on. And this is the front leg support rail. So we will walk you through all of those. Okay. So also what you'll need for tools is you will need a drill. We are suggesting two different bits. One is a number 2 Phillips bit, which Jason is holding up. All right. And another set of screws are, Jason, remind me of the name of those screws. What's the type of head that screw is?
Washer head, 1.25 inch.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Craig screw, or otherwise known as a pocket screw.
Okay. So lay out the screws and be ready to go. Screws are included in this. All right. And you should have 3 types of screws. Okay, here we go. So you're going to want a work area of approximately 3 by 4 feet. We would suggest that at counter height, so you're comfortable working on that. You're welcome to bring in a second person, but the intention is for you to do this on your own as easy as possible. But with assembly, 2 heads are better than 1, we'd say, except in Jason's
4
case.
hands are better than 2.
4 hands are better than 2, yeah. All right, so first thing is you're gonna wanna lay the back rest flat down with the rear arm support facing up, and again, that is pre-mounted on there. And let's see, the first thing we're going to do is attach the rear legs. So Jason's holding one. You'll see that there is a groove, and what you're going to do is face the shorter part of that piece below the groove, and you're going to slide that onto the chair. And it has a stop, so you'll see how that stops against the back. All right. And there are 2 screws on the outside that'll mount that. And these screw sizes are, Jason, if you don't mind reminding us.
It's the screw itself is a number 10 inch and a half.
Okay, so number 10 inch and a half.
Stainless steel screw. You're using the number 2 Phillips bit.
Okay. And gently at the end. All right. 1. All right. So you want to bring those flush with the mahogany. All right, I'm going to come around. The second leg we have already put in there. So you will notice that the larger portion of that side leg goes towards the front of the chair, and this will be the rear of the chair. Okay. I'm backing off I'll let Jason take the next step. So you're going to want to turn that chair over on this surface with the taller part of the leg. And the next piece we're going to assemble is the seat. All right. And the screw holes will be facing down. Jason is setting the screws in the holes before they're screwed in to make that easier. So the seat will lift up there, and those are going to be fastened to the legs. I'm going to come around, Jason, so I can see that. All right, you're going to now fasten the seat to the backrest. All right, 4 of those. Yep. Okay. So now the seat is fastened to the backrest. And now Jason is fastening the leg to the seat. And there are holes pre-drilled there. So you're going to want to hold the seat tight to the leg.
There's a slight overhang there where the leg is actually past that bevel of the seat.
Okay. So you will see that that leg is past the seat by just a little bit. Okay. And he's continuing to, he's putting in screws. Upper leg just to secure the seat, and then he'll finish the rest of the screws. And all of these screws that are going in are the washer head. All right, so seat is attached, right? And you'll see that there's a little overhang here. It's the leg that's lined up with a notch there. All right. Aha, now it's starting to look like a chair. Okay, so you'll see what we have put together. Backrest with that rear rail. We have the 2 legs, and we have this seat. All right. So next we are doing the front legs. And Jason is setting those screws in by hand. And these are still the same washer head screws. Okay. So you can see that the bracket is facing out. It is a tapered leg, and that the lower part of each leg is kicked in a little bit. It'll just follow the very angle of the lower legs. And Jason's putting the second leg. next piece is the apron that will span under the seat, under the front lip of the seat, and connects the two legs. Right?
Correct.
All right, let's go. And that piece has a nice bevel to it, as you can see, a nice angle there, and that will fit tight up under the front lip.
I'd recommend the first screw being the one going up into the seat in the center of the brace.
I'm just going to repeat that Jason is suggesting that the first screw in this apron be the one in the very center that goes straight up and into the seat.
Correct.
All right.
And then there's a screw, bottommost screw in the front edge of the side leg.
All right, you can see that. And so it's actually from the leg that it screws into the back side of that apron. So we're just pointing that out to you there. All right. Anything goes wrong, you can blame Josh Piper, who just walked into the room. All right, and you'll see that that front angle lines up beautifully. Okay, next piece is the leg support that is notched out the back side of that leg with a pre-drilled hole obviously in the back, and it'll screw straight into the leg. All right.
Using 1.25 inch
And that,
flathead Phillips.
yeah, 1.25 inch flathead Phillips. We'll line up that rail with the leg, you can see there. Okay. Back away well. Nice. All right, there you go. And finally, right, the last two are the arms. These gorgeous coffee / laptop holding arms. You'll see how
Cocktail
beautifully
holding
cocktail. Yes, that was a correction by Jason. You'll see how that is beautifully notched to the backrest on the front. And you are just going to want to line that up. And you will see that there are screw holes underneath on the actual bracket, and then underneath on the backrest rail there.